Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, we got rid of the head of the BBC, Tim Davie, of course, but also we got managed at least to get rid of Deborah Turnis, who is the head of news, and she was the one who fought for many years to bring in BBC Verify. This is the supposed fact-checking organisation within the BBC that often doesn't do its job, or at least doesn't do the job properly, and doesn't actually fact check itself. And on the few occasions when it does fact check itself, it finds out that it's been lying. Weird, isn't it? But it will fact check anything that anyone says. So, if, for example, Nigel Farage says something, they will fact check him and make sure that he can be held accountable. Oh, he said this and it didn't mean that. Woo, woo, woo. Like that. But on the very rare occasions it fact checks itself, it finds itself is pretty bad. Well, there's a lot of people who were very much against this. They're saying it's marking their own homework kind of thing. And at the cost of 30 million a year, is it something like that? They employ 60 employees. There's a lot of people involved, a lot of bureaucracy, and there's really no need for it because when they do get something wrong, well, people are only too keen to point this out. So perhaps it's just money up the Swanee. Well, now, of course, that Deborah Turness has gone, perhaps the kindest thing would be to take it out the back and dispose of it, put it down, put it out of our misery, as it were. What a shame. But they think that, that this was all about building trust. Well, here's the thing. The BBC had trust. Everyone trusted the BBC. It was the most trusted news organisation in the world. And then it wasn't. And it will never regain that. Because once trust is broken, it's broken forever. It's like a china plate, isn't it? You may try and put it back together again and may glue it, but there's still always going to be cracks. And that's what has happened. One of the world's most trusted organisations became corrupt, became wrong, became biased, politicised, pro-left, pro-Remain, pro-EU. Can't be trusted. And so Verify really doesn't have a place. So perhaps as a final humiliation for Turness, they should just get rid of the BBC Verify. Save a lot of money. They're going to need to, given the number of people who are giving up buying the licence. Thanks very much. Bye.